Clark, you've been on your own for a few days now, using and getting used to your Macaweedle as you tear into the flesh of the undead and wander the jungles alone for the first time in weeks. It's a familiar feeling to you, but not one that you're happy to be used to again. After a night's rest and a series of prayers, you fall asleep. And suddenly you are sitting in front of a campfire and familiar faces around you. You look up and you see Hypatia, and across from you is Joda, mending his arrows. You see Azaka. She glances at you and gives you a nod. You see Theonin deep into his spells, practicing something, some sort of arcane ritual that you've never seen before, and you get that feeling of familiarity and that this is right. And you look to your left and you see in the shadows your Deva, and your Deva beckons you. You stand up, you start to approach him, and your Deva first looks at your Macaweedle, and you get the feeling of approval. You get the feeling of correct, righteous, the way it's supposed to be. And your Deva steps up towards you, and together you turn back towards the firelight and towards this familiar camp scene. And suddenly you get a feeling from your Deva of curiosity. What will you do? And together you watch, and you sit there, and suddenly Hypatia, who's smiling and doing what she needs to do, suddenly fades, blackens, crumbles to dust and ash, and is swept away by the wind. And your Deva turns to you and asks another question. What if, and you turn back towards the camp and you see each one of them in turn, their bodies blacken. You see Azaka look up as her face turns to ash. Theonin with his spell machinations as he crumbles and blows away into the wind. Joda desperately trying to mend this arrow as it crumbles before him. And then your Deva looks at you, and you look down at your own hands as they start to blacken and blow away in the dust, or blow away in the air, turn to dust. Your Deva expresses curiosity. If it's necessary, will you allow this to happen to your party for the greater good? Suddenly you blink, and everybody's back at the campfire, acting like normal. Your hand is whole once again, and your Deva is staring at you, but again, genuine curiosity mixed with a little bit of concern. If it comes to it, if it's necessary, what will you do? You wake up the next morning all by yourself, the campfire put out, smoldering embers at this point. The rain is pattering your face. Lost in thought. Unsure.